Hello everybody, bienvenido a todo. Welcome back to my channel Valbrut and welcome to Train Sim World 4 as always, except on rare occasions when I have some kind of desperation for creativity or difference, which never goes well. We are in West Cornwall local today, which is like a really old route now. I think this is from Train Sim World 2 even, so it's like it's a while back. But there's I mean it looks as good as any other route apart from the skies, maybe using the old skybox. Yeah, it doesn't have the volumetric clouds. Um, I've got various mods and stuff installed, so like I mean I could be, for all I know, I'm like absolutely um what am I trying to say? For all I know, I am butchering um oh blah, blah, blah. Right. For all I know, I am um showing off an old route that nobody wants to see. But I like these zero routes, these British rail routes, and I want to show off something from the formation designer that I did. Well, I'll do it, but like just as a as an explanation. It it is a how you say it is a the liveries are from the Creators Club. The loco livery, because it's a 31, which isn't in the livery designer, is from the is a mod that I got. But I created the formation myself. So, you know, just saying. 31 blue, liverers, custom formation. So, you know, this is when you create it, this is what you get. So I'm gonna go with this one. Gonna see, can it be anywhere? This is the problem, it's like it's a long train and I don't know if there's any track big enough for it over here. I was gonna try and like have it as like a, oh, I'm bringing it into service type situation, but I don't think it fits anywhere, so I might just have to put it on the main line. Oh look, I can put it right crossing over everything. Can I put it here? But I think this is the upline. Oh no, there's a train coming, I think, so I can't put it there. I'll put it here as if, because I think the train that's coming is the post train. The post office train from London. So that would probably, I assume, in the timetable, that would get some kind of priority through, because like post is important, or was in the 90s. Nowadays, no. I think the Royal Mail have just ended their post train service. But this is the early 90s where post was like, there were two posts in a day. You had your early post was like 7 o'clock, and then your second post was like midday. And now post just comes whenever. Privatization for you. Just saying. With passengers, so I'm going to go vacuum passenger. To put on the all right, calm yourself down, train. Right, do I need to do anything? I've got lights on, I've got all of this. Okay, well I'll put the train into that. And then we'll see. Then we shall see. Only problem with this is that the signal blocks are really big, so might get stuck on a red waiting for the train in front of me to leave the next signal block. Ooh, could be like 10-15 minutes of not doing anything, so I can't promise it's going to be a very interesting video. But why don't we appreciate this lovely Class 31 in a very grimy Intercity Executive livery. I don't know whether the 31 in this region at this time would have been wearing this livery. I've definitely seen pictures of 31s in the southwest in the early 90s. I think this route is based in 1990. but I think they were usually in regional railways colours. Um, I don't know if they were running any intercity services by that point. 47s, yeah, I guess, or 56s maybe, but a 31, I don't know. And I also don't think that these old style Mark IIs would have been in intercity livery, intercity executive livery by the early 90s either. I think they'd only ever really been using like Mark II air conditioned. Some of which are refurbished ones of this, and some of which are like dedicated ones. They're basically, they were built without these windows. They have much sort of, they look like Mark III carriages if you're not paying much attention, but because they just have like the sort of rectangular windows, which are all sealed because it's air conditioned. But so yeah, I mean, this train formation. Well, you know what? I'm doing the best with what we got in the game. What can I say? Someone should do a Mark II air-conditioned coach in the editor if they think they're so good. I won't, because I don't think I'm very good at building things. I've done my time in SketchUp. Oh look, here comes the post train. This is the post train driving to Penzance, bringing the. Photo of it. There we go. Oh yes, this is a nice picture, I think, because you got the class 150 as well. The light's a bit off though, isn't it? That's better. I'll turn up the saturation as well to sort of offset the brightness of it. There we go. I don't want too much sky in the image. There's new brightness as well. That's yeah. Maybe I should vignette it to bring it down a bit. There we go. Oh, look, the vignette actually works. I don't think I've ever seen it work. Right, there we go. Save and upload. That can be the cover image. As long as I got that out of the way, you can watch it saunter about. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye, post train. Now they're gonna wait for it to clear this signal because I need to get permission from here to cross onto that track. So when I get permission for this signal, but I think I'll only get permission for this signal once this signal is clear, and this signal is only going to clear once it's past that signal. And then, because there was a train that I think left a bit before that might still be occupying the block, I might get stuck for a bit, yeah. Because we've got to wait for that train to get to... Oh, a long way. Here, I think, before it's out of the signalling block. Is it here? There's a red there. Is there a signal at the end of that platform? No. Nope. Ooh, we might be in for a long wait then. A very long wait. We'll have to see. Oh well, we're doing early 90s diesel conventional railway realness. That's what I'll call this. It's manual workaround, dealing with the priorities of the day in an early 90s setting. That's the theme of today's video. There we go. Intercity Executive realness in the age of post. We'll get some kind of green eventually, but it'll just be to get us over to the other track, I think. Oh wait, I think we might get, maybe we'll get this green, but not this one. If we don't get this one, there's no point. Oh, that train is well cleared. Oh no, I think there might be another train. What time is it? What time is it? What's the time? Shouldn't there be a clock somewhere? I think one of these trains might be leaving ahead of us. Time is okay, so 8:54. Seriously though, where is the time? You know what, Luke? You haven't set the destination, that's why. Set path. Oh, that's going to set me back, isn't it? Set path to... Well, I'm going to say to here, but I expect the closer we get, I might have to... No, I'll say to here, and I'll just assume this train will be gone by the time I get there. Yeah, set destination. Confirm. Let's see if I get this green. Oh, I do. I do. I get that green, and then I've got... Am I getting that green and then that green? Okay, I am. But I'm going to need to be, like, on it. Because I need to build up momentum getting up this hill. Come on. This is a steep one. If I can get to 1 mile an hour maybe, or just maybe a bit 1.5, maybe I can... Maybe I can boost it up a throttle and then get the momentum up to get me up. Come on. Come on. Okay, 2. Come on. Come on. Yes, get in. Get in. That's a 1.7. Oh, come on. No, I don't want... No, don't give me any of that. Come on. Got green. Yeah, alright, just check in. Come on. Let me... What's our speed limit? 15 is for the switch over. Come on with that low level grunt. Just get me over there and get me to that. Get me up this hill. Get me up this hill, please. We're gonna have to wait for the next train ahead of us, that post train, to clear the next signal block as well. So we're gonna be waiting for like another 10-15 minutes. But if I can just get clear of this switchover. Come on. Oh, that's good. I'm happy about that. Happy with that. Didn't take on board any passengers, did I? There weren't that many there. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to stop on this slope. Oh, well, but the slope is de-sloping a bit now. As we get closer to that signal. So where's that train stopped? The train ahead of us? What signaller? Oh no, he's entered the block now. Oh no, he hasn't. He's there. Hey, stopped. Waiting. So we're going to get stopped here. Well, good news is there's no slope here, so I can... Oh, it's a downhill even. Not bad. Let's have a look. I'll get it until the red's about here, I think. So it's like very nicely in view. Oh, get in. Perfect. Well, I mean, we're just getting to the next one, which is only like a mile away. So I guess if that train cleared it then. Yes, so we're going to go to here, and then we'll have to wait for that train to get where? Where's the one in front of it? Good news is I think the train behind us is leaving about in like a minute or so, and it would saunter off down here. So if we'd have taken too long getting up that hill, we might have been denied the switch and had to wait for that train to pass in front of us. So, there we go. Oh, isn't it nice to see those Intercity coaches? I'll always remember them. we get someone does like an old BR route. Because I think DTG said that they're not really interested in doing it because they don't sell enough. But maybe one of the other ones, the people who did I can't remember their names. The ones who did Blackpool, Preston Blackpool. Maybe they could do like, because that was an old BR route, so maybe they could do like a West Coast Main Line Crewe to Birmingham, or Crewe to Manchester, with a Class 91, with its oh no, is it a Class 91 or Class 90? Class 90, isn't it? Yeah. The driving van trailer, or a Class 86 with a GVT, with the Mark III DVT and a rake of Mark III. Oh, that would be lovely. Ooh, that would be lovely. And then like a 323 in regional railways colours from the early 90s. Oh, that would make me happy. Look at the sauntering along. Let's get some nice. Let's get a nice view of the rake. To warn people. Let's get a nice view of the rake as it comes around here. Hey, here we are on our field in Cornwall. Oh yeah, and a lovely. Ooh yes, and it. In it though. Lovely, chubly. And yeah, there's that train off down to Falmouth Docks. We've got a red coming up, I think. I think we're going to get stopped at some point, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to get stopped at this red. While we wait for the other train ahead of us, but it hasn't showed up on that little distance thing yet, so we'll just carry on. Full speed ahead. Slowly making our way up this hill, because this train is really struggling with these coaches. How many is it? It's great coach, 2 first class, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 standard class. Was it 7 standard class? No, 6 standard class. 6 standard class, 3 first class, so 9 plus the brake pads, 10. Oh god. Yes, quite no wonder it's struggling. We're never going to get to 60. Which is fine, because we got a break coming up anyway. Just pray it's not a steep hill. Because it requires precision when you're overweight. Okay, thank you, Mr. AWS. Thank you. Oof. Oof. Not much warning for anyone who was walking across the pedestrian crossing, but I didn't see the whistle bullet. I was too busy admiring the beautiful colours of the train. Oh, now that's nice. That is nice though, isn't it? Oh, what a sight. Okay, now I do need to actually keep up some momentum if I want to make it to that signal. I don't want speed, I just want consistent momentum. I don't want to like get there too fast. I want to sort of arrive there and not have to stop if possible, but because I think it takes 10 minutes for the train ahead of me to clear that signal block at least. It might be 15. And it's only been there about 2 or 3 minutes. So it's unlikely I'm gonna I'm not gonna have to stop. I'm probably gonna have to stop at this red and wait for a while. But at least the train ahead of me is non-stop as well. We're non-stop, that train was non-stop, so it isn't going to stop at any intermediate stations or anything like that. The only problem is, if the train ahead of it, which is a stopping service, stops in the next block, then that train then the train in front of us might get stuck in the next block, which means we can't move into the next block, and we'll be stuck at this road for ages. What can I say? We're gonna have to see. Like I said, this is early 90s Intercity Executive realness. I think that's funny. No, we won't get lucky like we did with the last one. You know what, while I'm here, I'm thinking, I am sure, now that I think about it, that mail train might pull in here to the platform. Well, we're just going to have to see. We're just going to have to see. Have to see. And reroute ourselves once we get there. If it does. Okay, so that's what's that one? This station? Called St. Earth. Earth. And that is and the little diesel multiple unit has not yet made it there. Oh, but it nearly is there. That's good news for the train that's blocking our segment, because that, where is it? Where is it? Oh, be further along than there. Oh god, because that should not get blocked then at the next signal. There's a signal block there, but where's the signal block for this one? There. Aha. But he is actually still blocked. But he won't be blocked if that makes it past this one at the end of the platform. Which, or past this one actually. That's good. That's good. That's good. And it's nearly there. That's good. That's good. So, how far was it from the... Not far, wasn't it? It was far. It was far. Where's that road? It's probably green now, so I won't see it. Yeah, I think it's turned to a green. It's so hard to see the greens on here. Putting a green signal over a mint green line. It's not good. It's not easy to see. Oh, there it is. There it is. So that's good. That means... How long do I think that this train has got to travel to get there? Oh, not far. Oh no, there's a signal here. Maybe that's going to open up the block for us. Yes. Get in. Please no wheel slip, please no wheel slip, please no wheel slip, please no wheel slip, just give me... Get in. Oh, look at that, with that early morning sun as well. Oh. I simply must go ahead to a nice, beautiful little setting. Oh. Shall we see if we can... Oh, from the garden of me house. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yes, that is very nice, isn't it? Oh, you can hear it. You can hear something coming. Here's some diesel chugging. Let's go down to the bottom of the garden. And here comes a 12-mile-an-hour intercity train. Wow! This truly is the age of the train. struggling to get up a hill. Well, full steam ahead. Well, or full throttle. Oh, I'm joking. I'm joking. I appreciate these older. This train is severe. I don't think this train would actually exist. I think there's too many carriages for that one loco. For this hilly route. Well, there we are then. I bet. Just have a bit of a vague. Just checking my phone. It's okay. I'm not really driving. Just checking what is cleared customs. AliExpress orders. I know it's bad. Just where else can you get costume jewelry and wigs from? Just want to say. Or a fan that screws in to an ordinary light bulb socket without having to screw anything in. You just put it in there. It's small, but if it's directly above the bed, perfect. Might need to add some Vaseline in case it's noisy, but we'll see. €8, you can't complain. As long as it does something. Alright, we're up to 30. On a 6 limit. We're doing alright. And like I say, I think the trains ahead of us are making good enough progress, and because the physics don't apply to AI trains, so that post train, which in theory is significantly heavier than we are, won't be having any trouble. It will be up to top speed in like 10 seconds and off and on, because it doesn't have the physics are only the weight and struggle physics that apply to my train don't apply to the AI trains, because it's too much calculation for the game to take. So the important thing is both those trains ahead of us should make much better progress than us, which means we should be okay by the time we get to the next signal. It should be green, he says. Oh yes! Oh, I might have that as the picture. No. Now I want it a little bit further along. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Oh yes, you can't see the final carriage. It's like a mystery how long this train is. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I think. Oh, but I do still need to brighten it up a bit, don't I? Okay, yeah, I should probably try and make that a little bit more central, and I should make that depth of field a little bit bigger. It shouldn't be so harsh. Okay, there we go. I think that's gorgeous. We think that's gorgeous. Right, let's reset it. Any good reason to take a picture from here? No. What about if there's like a viewpoint somewhere over here? If you're down here looking up at the bridge. That is nice, but the lighting's not very good, is it? No. Oop. Well, actually, let's see if I did this and then I whack the exposure right up. The bottom, no, even with the saturation up, it's going to be, and with the vignette, yeah, it's going to be. Oh, we're on a downhill now, so we've got momentum, so I don't need a throttle. Saunter. Oh, this is another one. Might be a nice opportunity. Ooh, I think so. We think so. But I may need to bring the exposure down a little bit. Or the brightness, yeah. as well. What I'm looking for is what I want is this, so that I get those blurry bushes in the foreground, but not too much. So I want the general realism of the image to maintain. Look at me speaking like I'm some kind of bloody artist. I'm not. No, it doesn't. The edges don't look so good if you blur out the depth of field on trees, like on the older trees like this, because they just look a bit too. Do it like this, so it's just right in the top corner. Right, there we go. I do love that. What about if I did like an aerial shot? Like 80s BR corporate advert. Helicopter swooshing in. No. What about from Mr. Little Mr. Hurt? No. No, let's not push our luck. Oh no, we're going up now. We're going up now, so we need full speed, full power. That was a speed sign, not a whistle, but you never know. And we're not going to get anywhere near 70 in this thing going uphill. We're still technically losing speed, even at full power. Yeah. Let's hope this isn't a very long uphill. What's the profile like? Okay, so that's speed limit. Okay, yeah, so we're going up, 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 down, up, 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 down. Okay, right. We've still got a significant way to get up to Redruth. 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 Just again checking my phone. Sorry. Just need to just be sure of something. Check something. Done and done. Back to driving this train slowly uphill. Oh, this might be a nice one. What if you... Oh, the motorway's bloody empty though, isn't it? Oh, it would be. I don't know if there were ever cars in this route. I vaguely think them. Or maybe not, because they might... They might... No, there must have been. There definitely were that used to run next to Penzance. Is that supposed to be bales of hay? Or foundations for something? It's bales of hay. Well, not even bales of hay. It's supposed to be like tufts of hay. Oh, it's annoying. It'd be so nice if there were some cars. Okay, well, I'll give it a go. See what we can get. It just doesn't look realistic. That's the problem. Not that the cars look realistic, but you know, something that needs a bit more clutter. Oh, is that a castle? Maybe that's a nice view there. No, it's not. Go downhill, so I'm going to use get as much momentum as I can, because we then got to go uphill again. Yeah, well, basically now. So yeah. what momentum I can as we then saunter up. Oh, is that a challenge? That is. Does this move it fast? No, not when you're in camera mode. I don't know if we'll be able to get it fully in with the trees in the way. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we can do, well, we can do it from this angle, can't we? Yeah. Oh, we can. Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Right, we'll again turn the exposure up, brightness, and then we'll try and offset some of that with the vignette. Bit of saturation to bring back the color lost from the brightness, and maybe bring the exposure down a little bit. Yeah, and then let's go back as if we're zooming in. As if we're zooming in because we're sat down having a picnic, or we've been waiting all day for this shot. Because it's the last 37 ever. Or I could bring down the depth of field and then have that like that. Yeah, I could do. Maybe I want it a bit more like that. Yeah. Ooh, that does look nice, doesn't it? I can zhish it up in Photoshop. Well, not Photoshop, but you know, the free equivalent. Ain't nobody got time for or money for paying a subscription for Photoshop these days, not unless it's your job. And it ain't my job. And I think even in my job, I'd need to ask for special permission for a license for it because it's so expensive these days. And I have nothing to use it for in my job, so I'll get by with word art and PowerPoint animations. Come on, up. Now we go flat again. Some up, downhill, bit momentum. Then we're gonna go back uphill. You can see how this track goes down, and then it's gonna go back up again. It's a little dip in it. Yeah, here we go. Back on the up. Steepen. It's a steepen. I think once we've got past this point, it's sort of like a general downhill towards Penzance, maybe. That's by the sea. So I think we're sort of going over the moors and the hills, and then we'll be heading back down towards sea level. Oh, bloody 40 mile an hour limit. Oh, that's because of the viaduct, isn't it? That's okay, because we are going uphill, so we can just lose speed naturally without having to use the brakes. Oh, and actually, this is a nice viaduct for a picture, I think, as well. Oh no, go down now. I'll bring it down to 45, and then see what happens. See how close we are up to that 40 limit. 40. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's so slow when you think about it. It really is nothing. Okay, well we're 41, but I don't think anyone's measuring. Oh look, here are some cars. I'm not moving though. There's a moving car. They do exist here. Oh, that's more like it. Oh, a nice picture of a street. Look at oh, that might be nice. That might be nice. Let's see what we can do with this there. But no, we want to be up here. Okay, we're in the upstairs bedroom of someone's house who's a train spotter. Who's like, oh, isn't that a nice view? Let's be a little bit out. Oh, no, let's be a little bit in. No, I want. Where's these houses? Maybe these houses are better for it. Someone's landing window or someone's back window. car in the picture. Okay, I'll just do it ground level. Build a view. Yeah. Yeah. And then exposure. I don't think it's great. Maybe from the other side though. Although you probably won't see the train from the other side. These look like they're from Paris, not from the UK. Barber's Barbershop. Oh, that's. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the. Those frontages look too flat. Let's see if I can get the exposure semi-decent. No. I don't think it's too bad, but yeah, I think. Okay, we can release now. Release, swallows. Release, so then we can go straight up to full speed. Yeah. Get some 60. Up. How loud is that, eh? Can you hear me? Can you hear me over that? Oh boy, Jobler. Take that. It ain't bad at all. Just take the sound down a little bit. There we go. With that, I think I might not be so drowned out by the sound. We'll see. You probably can't hear a thing of this train now. It sounds glorious. Is that post train past St. Earth yet? Bloody hope so. Should be making better progress than that. You got physics to worry about. I think it has. Oh yes, must have done. So we yeah, there he is. I wonder where he's going then. Oh, that's a train. We're gonna have to see, because I think we can only fit any. Well, I think it will let us in any of these platforms actually, but I think we can technically only fit in 2 of them. It's a long train. Okay, 45 minutes in and we're not even anywhere near. We're still 40 miles away. Well, I hope this isn't going to be like an hour-long video. Well, it's definitely going to be an hour-long video because, like, if I have to maintain 60 to make 14 miles, and that's as the crow flies, and the track isn't as the crow flies. Is it as the crow flies, or have I made that up? It's as the bird flies. As the crow flies. It says the crow flies, yeah. Momentum because it's uphill again. Come on, amps, amp yourself up. Amp up your fucking laugh. Let's get amped. Ford the beautiful, class 31. Oh, it's nice going through here at 70. Oh, ain't it nice? Okay. We're on a really steep downhill, so I'm about to go way over. Come on. Back to 70. Oh, we're going down to 60 as well soon. Is that after that green? Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, I've come down to 50 as well. Oh, God. Alright, we're going to get down to 60 or 61, thereabouts. At the end of this viaduct, isn't it? Yeah. And then I'm going to bring it down a little bit, because we only need to slow down to 50 a little bit. We're slowing it down though, aren't we? There we go. Well, I'll get down to 50, then I'll release the brakes, and however much I speed up, I'll just brake again when we get there. Because it looks like we're going to start going flat or uphill. Right, there we go. There we go. Oh, it's only a brief 50. I think that might be for a viaduct as well. No, it's not. It's not. Talking at me ass. There we go. Choo choo. Choo choo choo. Choo choo choo. Choo choo choo. Choo choo choo. Buff ourselves up to full speed ahead to maintain 40, and then we'll be, oh no, we're at 50, isn't it? I've come way down too much. Right, you can see where the land drops off in the distance. That's because we're getting near the sea. Thing is, what's good about this route is that even if you haven't used a HST on it, you don't go any faster because there's so many hills and the HST is such a slow accelerator that you don't make any progress one way or another. It's just not that fast of a route, really. Oof. Right. Train's waiting for a service ahead of it. One minute. I am grateful for these downhills because it means I can achieve the higher speeds that otherwise I just wouldn't get to. On a flat, maybe after like half an hour you'd get there. On an uphill, never. But on a downhill, look, I'm almost 65. Turn up the throttle, let gravity do its bit, and stop braking down to 60. There we go. God, it's like 2%. Well, we're stuck at like a steady 65. Steady 60. I'll tell you what, you really must have had to learn these trains back in the day. Because like the way that the slowness of the brakes reactions just means like you just you're always playing catch up, and you've always got to think ahead. Oh, right. Now, let's imagine I was over here on the hill, taking a picture from about the level of the viaduct. Now, I've got my zoom lens in. I've set myself up perfect for it, yeah? Oh, there you go. You can see the sort of curve of the rake. Now, the exposure up a little bit, and then I want my vignette as well, and then I need a little bit of saturation to capture back what I've lost. Now, I don't think depth of field matters in this instance because we are where we are. It's like infinity focus, so yeah. Take a picture, put it there, put it there. Good, okay, right. Carry on. One of these pictures will make up the cover image. I guess it's 60 for all of these curvy curves. Oh, I think it's given me priority through here, hasn't it? That's why the other train is waiting. Oh no, it's not waiting anymore. Ah, no, there's that train coming. And then, well, why was that other train waiting? Was it waiting for her? Oh, there it is. That's the post train going back to London, I think. It might also be an intercity service. We'll be able to tell from the coaches one way or another. Come on. I'll get down to 45. I think this is a viaduct over the inlet, coastal inlet. Or a canal. There's some kind of waterway that you pass over on a viaduct. And it's like a big metal viaduct, so it's low speed. There we go. Oh, we're gonna pass. 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 Oh, and it's a passenger train, isn't it? It is. Oh, and is that the big logo? It is. It's the big logo 47. Oh, is it possible we can get a nice picture of this? Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, we'll upstairs roof of the house. No, not this house. Anyway. I want that big logo. Oh, it's just out of it. Right. Big view. No, I need a little bit more context. No. I'll just do it like this. No, because I do want some context of that water in. There we go, I think. Oh, actually, it's not that bad for exposure, but I'm still going to bring it up a little bit. Lovely, ain't it? Still downhill, so we'll be back up to speed in no time at all. Oh, we're at 55 minutes, and we've still got 6 miles to go. We've done the deal. Okay, yeah, I mean, 6 miles is the point to point, but it's not that drastically different. And we've got a 75 an hour speed limit now, so we can really push it down. So we're going downhill, so we should be able to pick up some speed at least. Not a lot, but some. Talk too much, my mouth is very dry now. This is what happens. I should open a window, but I think it might be too loud. super loud. That was me switching to mouse, but also like, oh, I can't concentrate. And my ear mufflers. I think they did. Some of the drivers of these trains did eventually towards the end of their working lives. The trains' working life. They were given ear mufflers when in the train because they were just so loud. These old first-gen diesels are just like, oof, chunky. Oop, we're approaching St. Olaf. Olaf. 2. Be on the platform, watching it come through. Be on this platform, watching it bomb through the station. Ooh, look at that. Photobombed by a bloody Regional Railways 150. You second-gen diesel menace. What happens? It's just what happens. It happens every time. You want a really fun one? You should watch. I don't know if they call it photobomb, but if you call it like Train Spotters photobomb, it's like it's always the same. It's like you got a bunch of train spotters lined up, like maybe somewhere like Finsbury Park. There's an East Coast Steam Express that's going to leave King's Cross, come through Finsbury Park, and head off up to Northallerton or something. And it's like big deal. It's the Flying Scotsman or something, and they're all lined up on like platform 2, and it's going to pass through platform 1. And just as they're ready with their pictures, a Thameslink train saunters into platform 2 and blocks their picture. Oh, you just see them, like the lividness, the panic as they run to like the bridge to try and cap salvage something. If they were real spotters, they'd have the timetable and they would know. They would know what's going to happen and set themselves up somewhere else. Wouldn't set themselves on a train platform at all, really, because the risk of a train coming in and blocking your view is always there. You get yourself a nice, find yourself a nice view from someone's back garden over the back fence into down the cutting. Talk your way into an office to get on the roof and look down as it leaves King's Cross. Or just like look over the edge of a bridge. They're usually high up, but if you hold your camera up. I used to do that with there used to be a bridge into Liverpool Street, and I used to take pictures of I think it was mostly electric. No, what was it? I'm trying to think. It was about 2010-ish. So they were using 379s Electrostars on the Stansted Express. They were very similar to the 377s and the 375s you got in the game, but they were overhead. They had a bunch of Class 321s, I think they were, or 320s, that ran out to like Southend and stuff. And then there was some 317s and 318s. Maybe it was just 318s. I think it was 317s, and then there were 3115s as well, and they ran all of the sort of West Anglia services. But there was this bridge that was sort of next to Brick Lane, sort of like a pedestrian bridge, and if you were on the sides walking up to it, you could see over the edge. But once you were on it, they'd made the edges really high, so like no one could, I guess. It was fully caged in, so you wouldn't be able to jump off anyway, but I guess they didn't want people throwing things off, maybe? Like coins or anything. But if you held the camera up, and I had a camera that had like a flip out swivel screen, you could like get it so it was looking through the like chicken wire and then down onto the railways, and then with the angle of the thing you could line up the shots really nicely. But I never went down there on weekends, and the train, there wasn't as much traffic. They also used to have some Siemens trains that ran on that line. They ran out to Southend as well, or Clacton, I think. Maybe they went to Clacton. They were like the Siemens train. I think they were the same ones they used on the Heathrow Connect services before Crossrail. They were like But they didn't have like a gangway door. Oh, what class were they? Did the Heathrow Connect ones have a gangway door? I'm trying to think now. The family is... I think it's Desiro. Siemens Desiro. Because London Midland ordered them and had them on the West Coast Main Line. I can't remember what class they were. They were on the Heathrow Connect. And I think it was just them, and then the ones on... and then, yeah, the ones on the... what were those lines called? Great Eastern Main Line? Hey, you said the limit was 70. Oh, it is now. Oh, well, it's not going to be 70 much longer, I don't think. Okay, do we have a clear platform? Do we have a clear platform? We do! Get in! Okay, right. Well, I'm running out of things to say. My wine ran out, so I'm running out of things to say. So, I'll bring this down to a reasonable speed and we'll saunter along the seafront. Into Penzance, and then I'll call it a night. And you can have I hope you enjoyed your Intercity throwback, Intercity Executive realness. Oh, and there's St. Michael's Mount. Mount. Oh no, I've overbraked. It's going to come to a complete stop. Well, at least we're on a hill. Oh, but it's nice when you stop and you can sort of see all the wind running through the grass and everything. That's quite nice. And this is a nice view to have, isn't it? Like, I mean, I think what I should do is do this in a regional railways livery, because that would be much more authentic, because it would be like one of the services they used to run from random cities in the north to Cornwall for the holiday season. It would be more fitting, I think, make more sense. Because I don't think this livery makes an awful lot of sense, but it took me so long to find which version of these carriages supported livery designer. It took ages, and then you always have to find that exact version, and there's so many when you're making the formations, and then trying to find the liveries, and then you just can't find them, and it's really annoying. So I just gave up and did the Intercity. But what I might do is do a regional railways with a 31, or maybe with the class 40 disguised to look like with the 37. Yeah, with the 37. Or do a 47 Network Southeast, because I think they also ran services from London down to the West Country. As like summer things from out of Waterloo or Victoria, maybe? No, not Victoria. Waterloo or Paddington. Because I've definitely seen some 47s in networks, or maybe they weren't 47s, maybe they were 56s that were like... It might be 56s, sort of left hangovers from... Oh no. Shite. Too fast. How have I managed to get that fast? Alright. Oh, don't show me the red. Don't show me the red. Right, bring me down before you bring me to a complete stop. Okay, that's alright. I'm gonna go slow, but I don't mind going very slowly into the platform. It's authentic. What a view. It is the moment. Right, bring that in. I will exposure a little bit, brighten it. Well, it's summer, isn't it? So, vignette a little bit, a bit more saturation. Bring that red out. Right. Now, maybe we should do something like, ooh, 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 ooh. That does look nice, doesn't it? I wonder if using the focal point you can... No, you can't. Oh, no, you can. You can, yeah. And then I want depth of field really low, so it's like... No, you can't. Oh, but maybe, what if I did that? Oh, imagine if I could just get that. It looks so nice like that. Oh, 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 oh. Almost. Mm. Maybe I should bring it down a little bit. Yeah. No, I don't think that's going to work, is it? No, it's not. It's not. It's just not clever enough for that. Not clever enough for that. But what if I was... What if I was far? If I was standing up, looking over here, with the fence stretching off into the distance, that's the moment. That is the moment. So I'm down here. I'm a little kid, or a 15-year-old. Oh well, you know, someone on the holidays who's just spotted the opportunity to get the image they've wanted for so long, because they've never seen a 31 before, and now they get to see a 31 roaring in because they came down on a class 37 with Mark II air-conditioned carriages or something. Okay, I might bring the saturation down a little bit, exposure down a little bit. Zoom in maybe a little bit more. Really emphasize that, like, I am on the verge. Okay, but now I'm going to need more exposure and more brightness to offset that. Okay, I will stop this train. I will stop the game because I'm up to 1 hour 7 minutes now. And that, no, who wants to watch me yabbering on for an hour and 7 minutes? I don't think many people do. And I think that little class 8 is like eager to start reshuffling this mail train. Yeah, there he is. There he goes. Well, there he goes. Oh, isn't that a pretty picture? But I'm not going to take another picture, don't worry. I'm going to end this service, just in case anyone's watched this all the way through and it's like, yeah, I do actually want to see you finally stop this train, instead of just sitting around taking pictures. Ooh, let's have a look what it's like from the signal box. What's the view from the signal box? Lovely jubbly. So they're going to go out, switch her back over into here, come down into here to take off those... Oh no, they don't have to go about that far, do they? Oh, no, they just have to come back here. Then that one switches and they come back in there, I think. Unless they're off somewhere else. I assume they were going there, but maybe they're going over here to pick up some coaches or something. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I sound like a broken record, but what a lovely picture. I am going to take one more picture here. Remember what buttons to press. I can tell, but you must be like, I watched all of this just for him to spend most of the time him taking pictures. But what can I say? I think it looks so nice. A little bit more the field of view, and I don't think that the depth of field matters too much in this case, because I think the focus is just infinity. Let's see if it uploads yet. I do like that though. Oh, you're going to be... Which picture will I choose? Well, you'll already see once you've watched this video, you'll know what I use for the thumbnails. So, doesn't matter. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you did watch all 1 hour, 10 minutes and 40 seconds of this, apologies that I was like faffing over the camera so much, but I did actually really like this, and I do like this Class 31. It's lovely. I always forget how nice the 31 is, because it doesn't have the livery design, and you just, if you're not doing a blue BR route or anything, it just doesn't really sit very well. But so I'm grateful that this one exists. I think if you go to Train Sim Community mod website and go to Train Sim World, and then it's in one of the I think it's I can't remember what it's called, the file, the area. It's like classic or something like that liveries, and it's a pack file, so it's not like the livery editor stuff, because this train doesn't have a livery editor. It's a pack file. That means it will always look like this whilst the mod is enabled, so you'll have to remove the mod if you want the normal blue BR back. You can't do that within the game, but it's really good, and I think that the user who uploaded it's called Leica, who also does a bunch of INI mods. Highly recommended. I mean, for this route in particular, it really brings something to it. But anyway, I will call it a day, and I will say thank you for watching. I don't know what my next video is going to be, but I did want to do Cathcart Circle because I like the Class 380. Well, because I got the Class 380 a few weeks ago, just before I went away, and I never really got to play it, and I've only like just this evening remembered that I even had it. So I'm like, right, that's my next thing. Get back into Cathcart Circle, because that's had a bit of an update as well. So yeah, that might be my next video, Cathcart. And I know I always say I'm going to do a video and then it's 4 months before the next one, but there's like a 4-day weekend in Madrid at the moment, so I've really got no excuse. Tomorrow I'm doing a hike. Tomorrow afternoon maybe, or evening maybe, and then Saturday, Sunday I should be able to make some more videos, and then I'll space them out over like a week, and then maybe the next weekend I'll be able to do something. Okay. And they'll all be in English because nobody watched my Spanish video, which was genuinely awful, to be fair. But anyway, I'm rambling. Goodbye. Thank you. Um, what do I usually say at the end of these things? My mouse isn't working properly. What do I say? Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Hasta luego.